very shortly after I upload this one. I'm doing more questions in that one, so if you don't see your question in this video, then check out the other one. And if I end up not doing your question, then make sure to resubmit it into my email again, and I will make sure to put you on my priority list for next week's video. And also just keep sending in your questions. If you have more questions, and always send them in, and I'll do my best to answer them. So yeah, I already have the cards laid out for the first question, and let's just jump right into it. So this is for chemical exceptions. Your name is Ankit, and your question was regarding when you will meet your soulmate. And so let's get started. So the first card that we have is the Five of Cups and the Judgment card. Sorry that you can't see them entirely. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Emperor, and then the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Devil, the Eight of Wands, and the Four of Cups. So let's get started. So the Five of Cups is representing when you guys will meet. And so with this card, it is symbolizing that you guys will most likely meet in the summertime or during a time when the months are warm for you. Because I don't know where you live, so I guess it depends. But during a summer type season. So it could be either this summer or next year's summer. The Judgment card is talking about what this person may look like. This person could have blonde hair or red hair, or they could dye their hair blonde or red. They could have a darker hair color but mask it with hair dye. And their skin tone could range from kind of an olivey color to a darker color. And I'm thinking that they either have green eyes or brown eyes. So, okay, and then moving on to the Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor. So these cards are about how you guys have known each other in your past life. So you guys had a very stable relationship. You guys were married, you had a home together, you had kids together, your finances were very well. You guys had either, it doesn't always mean that you had a lot of money, but you never struggled with money. And you guys really built a life together, a really strong foundation of life together. With the Nine of Pentacles here, you guys may meet through work or school, some sort of thing relating to money or the home. So keep that in mind. So you might either you could either meet this person at your work, or you can even meet them at like a home store. So like a store where you buy stuff for your home, like a furniture store, or you can meet at a bank, something relating to money or your home. So keep that in mind, and also a work environment. And it could also be school as well, since school is kind of like work. And so we have the Devil here, and the Eight of Wands, and the Four of Cups. So the Devil could mean that you guys come together because you both have been through a toxic relationship. And that is kind of how you guys relate, and what drives you guys together is this toxic relationship that you've been in the past, or some sort of toxic environment. You both have gone through something negative, and you both can relate to that, and that's really kind of what ties you guys together. And the Eight of Wands is all about you guys are going to have a really strong type of communication, and you guys also could do a lot of traveling together, or it could also be that maybe you go away for school, or you go away from work for a little bit, or something related to that, and you guys meet each other through traveling. something relating to traveling, but I'm mainly getting that you guys are going to do a lot of traveling together. And then the Four of Cups is meaning it's the time frame of how long you guys will be together. And with the Cups is a really stable, emotionally stable card, the Water card. So Cups is water, emotional stability. So you guys are going to have a really stable relationship when it comes to emotions, and you guys are going to be in each other's life for many, many years. So keep a lookout for anyone with blonde or red hair in your work environment, or some sort of money or home or work environment, and that could be your soulmate. So keep that in mind. I really hope that this helped you. If it did, comment down below, and if you have any more questions, then make sure to send them in. Okay, moving on to the next question. So this is for Anvina. I hope that I'm saying that right. And this is regarding how does your ex feel about you, and will you get back together? So I'm going to shuffle the cards really quickly, and then I'll lay them out. So just give me 1 sec. Okay. So. You guys probably should skip through this part. Okay, so almost done, guys. Sorry. Okay, so we are going to start with 2 cards, and then I'm going to pull some more after that. So, okay, so we have the Knight of Swords, and then we have the Queen of Swords. So there is someone that is being very guarded with their feelings. And they're kind of going in between whether or not they want to tell you their true feelings, because the Queen here is like, no, I'm gonna stay guarded, I'm gonna stay quiet. And then the Knight of Pentacles, or the Knight of Swords, is going at the same direction as her, fast, being like, no, you do need to communicate feelings. So there's a lot of things going back and forth in your ex's mind between whether or not they should communicate with you, if that makes sense. But I'm gonna pull one more card for that. Okay. And so we have the Eight of Pentacles. So either your ex is working really hard right now on themselves, they're working really hard to really find stability within their life. And it also could be that they're trying hard to find stability with fixing the relationship. They're trying to bring stability back into the relationship. But again, they're going back and forth in their mind on whether or not they should communicate with their feelings. And they're also kind of confused about their feelings as well. So, yeah, I am feeling that they are thinking about you, but they're kind of coming across as though they've kind of moved on, and it's confusing you especially. So, okay, and then your question about will you guys get back together? Let me just pull one card for that really quick. Okay, so we have, I hope you can see that probably. We have the Empress, and then we have, this card wanted to come out. So we have the Empress and the Six of Pentacles. So if you guys do come back together, there is going to have to be balancing within the relationship. You guys are going to have to learn to give each other the same amount of attention, because maybe some person was giving the other person more attention. But with the Empress here, it could be that maybe that's how it was in the past, and it could be that this relationship will be more more balanced and more nurturing and more of a kind of long-lasting relationship. I know that you didn't ask time frames, but I'm feeling like you guys may kind of communicate again about this certain situation in October, sometime during the fall, because their feelings are all over the place, and they're again fighting with themselves on whether or not they want to tell you, and they're just confused on how they're feeling. And I am feeling that if you guys do decide to reconnect and talk about the problems, there will be more balance within the relationship and a more stable, nurturing relationship. So I hope that helped. And if you have any more questions, again, go ahead and send them in for next week's video. And sorry it takes me a while to shuffle. I wish I could pause the video, but I can't. It won't let me, so. Okay, so the next question that I have is from Gabriella, and your question is, will you go further to study, and will you be with Oliver? So let's look into that and see. I'm going to shuffle and see what we got. Okay. So I'm going to shuffle really quick. Okay, so let's see what we have going on for you. So we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Devil, Ten of Wands, King of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. So again, your question was, will you go further to study, and will you be with Oliver? So let's see. I am feeling like you will decide to go back to school within the next year. And I am feeling that you feel like you need to go to school for kind of a financial foundation in your life, to be able to build a stable life and to be able to just have a really stable home life. And I'm feeling like that's how you feel if you go to school. But also, if you do end up going to school or study, we have the Ten of Wands, so it's someone that is overburdened. They're putting too much work on their plate. So be careful if you decide to, or when you decide to sign up for classes, don't put too much on your plate. You know, take it easy, because if you're overburdened, then you will kind of lose hope for what you're working for. So manage your workload and be aware of overworking yourself. But I am feeling that you will go back to school, and not only you feel like you will get more a stable life if you go to school, I feel like it will allow you to have a stable life. And so regarding Oliver, I am feeling that there is going to be some sort of new beginning with this person. With the Ace of Cups here and the Ace of Pentacles, it's all about new beginning, someone offering a new beginning, especially a more emotional new beginning. You guys will be more open with your emotions. And with the Ace of Pentacles, sorry about the clock, it's going to be about a more stable relationship that they will be able to offer. So keep that in mind. And then with the Devil here, it could be that someone is having kind of obsessive thoughts about one another. So be careful of obsessive thinking and kind of unrealistic fantasies, because that could bring any relationship to become toxic. So just kind of have a clear mind about this relationship, especially since you are offered a new beginning. And with the King of Pentacles here, it is saying that there will be more stability within the relationship. So I am feeling that you're going to be going back to school, and it's going to be something good for you, but just be careful with your workload. You know, manage that. And I do feel like a new beginning will happen with this, with your percent you're asking about, with Oliver. A stable new beginning, something with a lot of emotions. So yeah, I hope that helped out. And again, like I'm saying for everyone, if you have any more questions, then make sure to ask away, and I will try to answer. I'm sorry that it's like this awkward pause when I'm shuffling, but just sit tight. And I guess skip through. I guess it'll be easy to skip through. Okay, so the next question is for Topanga. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. You had multiple questions, so I decided to just choose one of your questions. And if you would like me to answer your other questions, make sure to resubmit that through my email, and let me know that you sent in your questions last time and I didn't answer them, and then I'll make sure to answer them for next week's video. Okay, so Your question was, what is coming in terms of love, with a soulmate, or just a new beginning with love. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle those cards really quick, and I will pull those up for you. Okay, so okay. Okay, almost done. Okay, so let's see what we have. We have the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Magician, and the Three of Pentacles. So, what I am getting for new love coming in, I am feeling like there is going to be a new love coming in that is going to provide a really stable home life and a really stable when it comes to emotions. So the Ace of Pentacles is a really good card to get for new love coming in, because it's someone that is going to bring all types of stability into the relationship. So money, home life, emotions, all of that. And especially with the emotions, with this card here, with the emotions, they're going to bring a really nurturing, emotionally available type of relationship, because I know that a lot of people struggle with finding someone that is kind of emotionally available, but this person will definitely provide that, and they'll also provide just a lot of balance when it comes to money and home life. So you guys are going to be balanced when it comes to that. And someone is working really hard towards manifesting a soulmate and manifesting a relationship. It could be that you are trying really hard right now to manifest a soulmate relationship, or it could be the person that's coming in for you that's new is going to be trying really hard to manifest some sort of relationship or manifest their soulmate. And or it could be both, and it could be both of you guys trying to manifest each other to be in each other's lives. You may not know them, but you're working with the universe to come together. And with the Eight of Wands here, you guys might meet during traveling, or it could also mean You could also meet online, or it could be that there will be a really good communication with you guys when the relationship starts. So a lot of good communication to build a stable foundation. With the Three of Pentacles, it's all about building a home with someone that you love. And even though in this card I don't think that they're holding a child, but to me it kind of represents a child. So a family building a home together, you know, just starting from the bottom and building their way up to provide something stable and something beautiful. And I'm feeling that you are right now manifesting something really wonderful in your life. And I'm feeling that this person may come in sometime in the winter, early winter time. It could even be fall, so keep that in mind. But a lot of good things coming for you when it comes to love. And I feel like this is going to be a really good relationship, or relationship that you both are fighting for. So I hope that helped. And again, if you have any more questions, make sure to submit that through my email. Okay. So let's move on, if I can grab that card. Okay, so this is for Pink Rose, and then you were asking, will your ex come back? So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle and see what comes up, okay? And again, it might take a minute for me to shuffle, so go ahead and skip through. It's probably taking me like a minute or two to shuffle, so okay. Almost done. Okay, so let's see what we got going. Okay, so we have the Nine of Cups, Three of Pentacles, the World card, Knight of Pentacles, and Ten of Wands. Then also I'm getting to look at the bottom of the deck for you. So, bottom of the deck is the Three of Cups. So, your question was, will your ex come back? And I am feeling that they will, especially with the Nine of Cups here. I feel like you have been wishing for your ex to kind of reconcile with you or to come back into your life. And that wish is coming true. And it could also be that your ex is wishing for that as well. So that's good. And then the Three of Pentacles, again, I just explained this. It's all about building a foundation with someone, and this person may, or it could also be you. You may have worked really hard to build something with your ex, and you feel like you put all of the work into it, and you didn't really know where it was gonna bring you. And it could also be that they were feeling that as well. Or it could also be that you both wanted some sort of, full-term commitment, or one of you wanted this type of stability and long-term commitment. But one person didn't know if it was worth working for because of you guys I feel like someone put a lot of work into the relationship, and they feel like maybe they didn't know how it was going to turn out, so it kind of scared them, if that makes sense. But it could also mean that someone is working really, really, really hard towards a reconciliation, or working towards trying to fix this relationship, but they don't know if they're going to be able to fix it, so they're kind of going at it blind. I'm feeling that makes a little bit more sense in that way. But we have the World card and the Knight of Pentacles, so the World card definitely means this person is supposed to be in your life. Either they could just be a karmic relationship, or it could be, you're a divine soulmate. But the universe is wanting you guys to either to try again, or to either reconcile, or to be in each other's life long term. But something about the universe is allowing your wish to come true. But with the Knight of Pentacles, it's all about someone taking a really long time with deciding with a decision, and he's kind of offering up his coin. So it's someone offering a new beginning, but they're really taking a long time to decide whether or not they want to communicate, or whether or not, or how to communicate with you. Someone is taking a really long time to get on the move to start a reconciliation. So don't lose hope, because I feel like they are wanting to reconcile, and I am feeling that your wish is going to come true, but it might take some time because the person that you're dealing with is taking forever to decide. And it could also be that you are taking forever to decide whether or not to reconnect with them first, or to wait for them. So if you have a question regarding if you should talk to them first, or if you should wait for them to talk to you, I feel like I can't talk right now, then go ahead and send in your question through my email, and then I will try to answer that for next week. But at the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Cups, which is a really positive card, especially when there's no negative cards surrounding it. And it's all about celebration. It's all about celebrating with friends. So maybe you may reconnect with this person through maybe at a party, or through friends, or maybe your friends will kind of convince you to message them, or the person you're dealing with, maybe their friends will convince them to message you. So some sort of friends are involved with this situation. So they could push this person, either you or your ex, they could be pushing this person to, reach out and stop taking forever to make the move, if that makes sense. So yeah, and again, if you have any more questions, make sure to send them to my email. Okay, so the next question is from TK, and your question is, will your relationship last? So let me pull some cards for that. I will try to be quick, but no promises. Okay. Okay. So, what we have for you is the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and then I'm also getting to look at the bottom of the deck, and then you guys, oh, you have the Sun. So, will your relationship last? All of these cards are super positive, and I'm getting a major yes, especially with the Sun here. The Wheel of Fortune is all about reconciling with an ex. So, you know, you could be reconciling with the ex either right now or very soon. And this whole relationship is going to offer something very stable. With the Ace of Pentacles, this person's going to offer a more stable home life, especially when it comes to money and a living situation. And they're just going to bring stability within the whole relationship. And the Page of Pentacles is the actual person offering that stability. So this is kind of a reassurance that yes, they will provide this stable relationship. And the Sun is all about you guys will, you know, make really positive memories together. It's also a soulmate card, especially with this Wheel of Fortune. It could be that this person is your soulmate. And you guys are gonna, it may also be that you guys will have children together soon. So keep that in mind. But just a really positive reading, and I'm really feeling like, yes, you guys are gonna reconcile, or you already have, and it will be something really positive and good and healthy. So, yay, that's a good one. That was super short and simple. So, again, if you have a question, then go ahead and send that in. Okay, and so the last one that I'm going to do is for the positive vibes. And your question is, how does he feel and when will you guys reconcile? So I am going to go ahead and pull some, or shuffle some cards and pull them for you. So, yeah. I'm going to try to do that quick. Okay, so I'm going to start out with with these cards and see where it gets us. So we have the Knight of Cups, the Two of Wands, then we have the King of Wands, and then the Judgment card. And then also you're asking, when will you reconcile? So I'm assuming, I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just going to pull some cards to clarify when you guys will reconcile really quick as well. I'll just take me one sec. Okay. And so I got the King of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. So the Pentacles represents wintertime, and then the page, or the King of Cups, represents autumn. So you guys will reconcile, especially with this Judgment card here. I'm feeling you guys will reconcile in between autumn time and winter time. So keep that in mind. That's when something will happen. And with the Two of Wands here and the Knight of Cups, I am feeling that someone has been thinking a long time about how they're feeling about the relationship, and maybe they've been traveling, or it doesn't always mean traveling, but it could be kind of like soul searching, and they finally kind of have realized that that they're ready to express their emotions and try again with something, because they're offering a cup, so they're wanting to try again on a really emotionally deep level. And with the King of Wands here and the Judgment card, the King of Wands is someone bringing a lot of passion to the relationship, and the Judgment is all about reconciling with someone. So there will be a reconciliation going on, and when you guys do reconcile, it will be extremely passionate. You both will be passionate about communicating again and expressing your feelings. So I'm feeling good things, and I'm feeling that once he's done this soul searching, he's feeling really emotionally balanced and understands his feelings now, and he is very passionate about you. I'm feeling like he has a lot of passion for you, a lot of love for you. So, and this Judgment card is all about reconciliation, so I feel like sometime during autumn or winter there's going to be some sort of reconciliation between you guys. So yeah, I'm going to end this reading here, and I hope that helped for a lot of you guys. And again, if you have any more questions, then make sure to send them in, and I will make sure to